Hey, this is pgosey with this week's discussion on play and culture. So basically, this article was talking about how different how play is, even though each culture kind of has a different way of taking it, it has the same general concepts behind it. And the first one the article talked about was how play is voluntary. It's very free, it was talking about how play is usually attributed with sort of not not doing a lot of work. It's something of leisure time activity. So it was, even though later it talks about how play is serious at the same time, like if you're playing like a football game and you're like in the Super Bowl or something, like that's really serious, but in theory you're still playing. But back like saying how play was a free activity, I was thinking of in relation to music. When did a jazz guitar ensemble at my old school, we would always each rehearsal do something we called free play, where one person would just like get an idea of play something. And we would just go around the circle in the group, and each person would just add something in. And like then we'd have certain people drop out. The teacher just be like, "All right, everyone drop out, but like this person," and then we'll just build off that and go around. So it was really, we were playing around with what we could do musically, but it was very free. There was no structure to it. There was no real, well, there was some logic, but there wasn't anything written out that was like, okay, you have to play this and this and this. No, it was really just like relaxed and laid back and just kind of free spirited. So that was the first point. The second main point of the article was that play is not ordinary or real life, kind of like the like I took what they were saying as like ordinary, like real life. It's like, okay, what you do every day, like you wake up, you go to school or work or something, and then you come home. The regimen that you normally go through, but play would be what happens in between the fun times. So like for me, that play would be like that playing the guitar, because it's like, okay, I have my usual thing, like I get up, go to school, come home, go to work, like depending on what I have to do for that day. And then once I have free time, like done work, done school, done homework, whatever, I play my guitar, or write a song or work on other band things, just because that's like play, that's my leisure activity. So, yeah, the third point of the article is that the play is distinct from ordinary life, both as to locality and duration. Like it has its own course and meaning. And kind of what I got from this was how, once again, it was talking more about like a kind of magic circle kind of thing. Like it's it, except a little expanded more. Like it has a start and a stop point, but still it's different. It's out of the norm of ordinary life. And the way I was thinking of describing this one was comparing it to like playing a show on stage. Like when there's no show playing, like when the venue's empty, it's just a stage, like it has no significance. But once a band gets up there to play, like depending on the band, like it would make the game different. Like there will be a different experience for like each band, each genre, like depending on your, if you like the band or not. Like there's a definite start point when the band gets up there and they start playing their songs. It's like, okay, it's nothing's like written in the rules, like they have to start exactly like at this time. I mean, kind of, but still, it's like whenever you get up there, like people know the game's initiated when they start playing. So then there's not a specific endpoint either. I mean, if you're playing a set, it's like, all right, you have half an hour, but like when you're done the last song, you start taking your stuff off stage. Like people just know, okay, like it's over, the game has ended. And then the game area sort of changes to whatever the next band playing is. So that it's just kind of the location and their duration. Like there's not really a specified like start stop. Like it has this is exactly when it starts, this is exactly where it ends. It's just like you can just tell, you just feel it. So that's basically that's those are the points I got from the article. Just how I'll be going in a little deeper on play. So I'll see you guys next week.